Second base, Dominic Wilkerson. Shortstop is Caven Brooks. And Corbin James at third. Out in left field, shading his eyes. Who is that? I don't know who that is out there.
It might be my boy out there.
Is that Landon?
It might be.
Okay, Landon being left, Stinger in center, and
it's like Josh
Everdeen in right field to start the game tonight here. And as the umpire gets ready here, he dusts off the plate, and we're getting ready for the action here in the second game. So, Kevin, thanks for helping fill in a little bit here.
Anytime.
Okay, Jack will take the headsets here, and the Perrin's first pitch is a curveball inside, and it gets the call, strike one. It looks like the same type of lineup we had for this one here. Yep, as the first game. There you go, Jack.
Okay. Thanks, Kevin. You did a good job there.
And I didn't catch that. Was that we got a 1-1 count? Perrins win the windup and the pitch. And a foul ball out of play. Caught in there by a person from Chapin, Michigan. I wanted to say that. Go to Ernie Harwell.
Ernie, go ahead. Chapin, Michigan.
Well, I was going to say Eureka, but that's not on my mail route anymore. Okay, Perrin ran. Oh, the nice slow curveball. Gets a called strike looking. So Perrin gets his first strikeout of the evening.
Perrin just pulled the trigger on that, and just busted that right down in there. That was a nice little pitch right there. K'd that number one hitter there for Durand.
Looks like their lineup's going to be pretty close to the same. Jack, do you want to use the book?
No, that's okay. I'm crummy at it anyway.
Kelly takes a called strike. 0-1 in the count. Perrin with a windup and the pitch. Outside just a little bit. Ball one. 1-1.
Yeah, he's a nice-looking little pitcher. He's around the plate right here. He's a big kid. I shouldn't say little. He's got some size. Is he a junior, is he?
Yes, he's a junior.
Now, he played football, didn't he?
Football and basketball.
And basketball, right. That's right. He was on both teams. That's pretty good, a three-sport athlete.
Yep. He was, I'm going to say, the third running back. Played a little defense. Was a sub on the basketball team.
Yeah, I remember him.
Pitches in the dirt. 2-2 the count.
Left-hander.
Yep. Had a little bit of wild streak earlier in the season when it was cold, but since it's warmed up, he's gotten a little more efficient with his pitches. And there's another slow curveball.
Oh, nice play.
Pick up there by James, and he throws wild.
You airmailed that one.
Yep. And throw gets by Chase Klein and backed up in there by Bowen and Everdeen. Good backup play by both players.
That was a nice play he made on that ball in the hole, and then he just threw it a little high.
Yep.
I'd rather see him throw it high than throw it in the dirt, though, like that, because at least he got her there. He got a good arm from a shortstop, that kid has.
That's your pitcher. That was his third
baseman.
baseman.
He pitched the first game,
yeah,
right?
That's Corbin James there, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's the
a
freshman.
good-looking shortstop. I can't believe he's a freshman. He's going to be a good player by the time he's a senior.
So Perrin in the stretch with a man on second. And a shot over Stinger. Oh, I thought that was going over Braxton's head, but he backed up a couple of steps and corralled it in for out number 2. That was hit on a line, Jack.
Yes, it was. He hit it hard, but Braxton was right there. And we'll take it. So just like a strikeout in the book.
Yep.
You'll never know it.
Oh, nice slow curveball, swing and miss. Perrin with a stretch. Oh, he
that
airmailed
one's
it
going into center
second.
field. Got a
Braxton
chance
got
at
it.
third. Come on, give it a throw.
And he's got. Oh, he missed him.
Oh, he come off.
But he come off the bags.
Yep, he came off the bag.
Yep. The throw was a good throw from Stinger, a little bit on the outfield side of third base, so it pulled James over that way. I thought the runner got in, but he didn't really slide. He kind of did a slow, going to back up my body a little bit. I thought he snuck his foot in there, but then he came off the bag, and James just kept with the ball on him and tagged him out.
Yeah, they got him out on that play. That the pitcher fired that into center field, trying to pick him off second base there, and that center fielder was right on the old stick there, and he had that, and we knew he had a play.
Mm-hmm. But that is a assist for Stinger and a put out for Corbin James at third base. So basically, they had 3 guys up and 3 guys down that inning with a little bloop in between there, but we got them 1, 2, 3 the hard way. That's not really the way I wanted to say it, but you know what I mean, don't you?
We'll take it. An out's an out.
Let's see, who's pitching for them? Number 7. That's 7? Yep. See, number 7 for them is Martin. And I think he finished up. No, that's number 4. Kelly. Kelly was the second, was the catcher earlier in the first game.
He was a catcher in the first game,
Yep.
and he's pitching the second, huh?
Yep.
Now, why do you suppose that coach didn't pitch him the first game and catch him the second?
I don't know because, they talk about these kids getting their arms overworked. He's throwing. He threw the first game, you might as well say, because, he didn't throw hard back to the pitcher, but his arm was throwing every pitch.
But he's squatting down. He's going through a lot of hard work in that first game.
Yep.
You'd have thought that they'd pitch him the first game and then catch him the second because, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But
Yep.
I'm just curious. I wonder what their coach is thinking
Hey,
was
we're
on that.
bottom first. Braxton Stinger's up to bat. And the pitcher's in his windup. And the throw. And it's a high. Ball 1.
Well, I hope Braxton has the type of game he had in the first game. He got 3 hits.
3 hits, got hit by a pitch, was on the base 4 times. Let's see, Braxton is batting .313. He now has 8 doubles on the season.
He's batting more than .313 after getting 3 hits.
That's right. There's a curveball, but it was stayed high. 2-1.
Yeah, he's throwing quite a few curveballs. That's what he's doing. Oh, that one's hit pretty good.
That center fielder's got a beat on it, though.
Yeah, okay.
And it's the first out of the inning. It's a fly out to center field.
He hit it pretty good. I thought it was going to go a little further than that. I think there might be a little wind up there.
Knock that down a little bit.
Knock that down a little bit because it sounded pretty good.
Yep.
Who we got, Denny? 24. Who is that?
That is Caven Brooks. He's the shortstop. And he swings and fouls it off. Strike 1. Yeah, Hayden Pontac, he broke a finger, his middle finger, on his glove hand, actually. He said that he hasn't really gotten any padding in his glove, and it just constant wear and tear on the season wound up breaking his finger, so he's out for a while. And I got some good news on Colin Veith, the junior pitcher, shortstop, second baseman. They think his arm was just a strain. It wasn't a torn ligament, so they'll get some x-rays or MRI on Thursday, and he might be back for the team for the rest of the season.
Well, I hope it's not a serious thing,
Yep, that age, you don't want that.
Nope.
1-2 the count on Brooks. Pitcher's in his windup. And the pitch. High outside, 2-2.
This pitcher for Durand looks a little better than those ones that pitched the first game.
His curveballs that he's trying to throw, everything's been staying high so far. I don't know whether he's not following through on it, Jack, or you'll know a little more about that than I do. And a strikeout. That was a little low.
Yeah, it was.
And Jake Bowen coming up to bat with 2 out. Nobody on. No score here in the first inning of the second game.
Jake had a good first game.
Yes, he did.
Now, Jake's catching this game, isn't he?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, he's a good catcher. He has a little different stance that most catchers have. He doesn't really now the left fielder decides that maybe I should have some sunglasses.
Yeah.
I'd have had them to start with. Anyway, Jake will kind of more of have a I don't know, it's not a squat. He kind of stoops over a little bit.
He's a big kid.
Yep. And the pitch, high and outside.
He is throwing a lot of curves.
Well, he's throwing a lot of straight balls when the first game, throwing it back to pitcher. And the wind up again. And the pitch to Jake. Oh, Jake says, I wished I'd swung at that one right down the middle. 1-1. Jake stands medium depth in the batter's back. There's a curveball.
It was a good one, too.
Yep. Went in for the strike. 1-2.
To pick up the spin on that and rip it.
Jake rests the bat on his shoulder, raises it up high over his head, and the pitch. And he fouls it off, and it's going to be just in play enough for the catch at the first base. And 1-2-3, the Marauders go down here in the first inning. So at the end of one, no score, Durand Ovid-Elsie. Now, Kevin, give me a little hint. Are we supposed to do the Kevin Summers, the donors again the second game? Maybe Kevin's not back at the station
He's
listening.
probably took off for a couple hours. We'll give him.
Go ahead and give him, Jack.
Anyway. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by a grant from, and our donors that grant is from is Smith Family Funeral Homes of Elsie, Ithaca, St. John's, Ovid, Fowler, Maple Rapids, and St. Louis. Main Street Pizza in Ovid, 989-834-2295. Kimberly's Creations of Ovid, varsity coats, polos, T-shirts, coats, hats, sweatshirts, bags, 989-834-5694. Beck's Propane of St. John's. Solvis Insurance Agency of Chesnang, offering auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Shed Bar and Grill in Marion Springs, along with the Tipsy Cow in Elsie. The Meridian Weekly, 200 South Main Street in Ovid. Appleby Oil and Propane supports OE Marauder Sports. Go Marauders. Mike's Service, located in Elsie. Okay, Denny, I think old Durand's up for their second round of ball. We got them 1-2-3. This guy was up when they caught the guy off third there, and when he tried to go from second to third on that overthrow.
Yep. So that's Bosclair, their cleanup hitter. And I think he's playing first base again this game. Pitched a little bit. He played third base. First pitch is wide and outside. 1-0. And that pitch goes off Jake's glove. Okay, some more of the records that we've got here for Ovid-Elsie. Jacob Munson had the most at-bats in a season, 120. Him and Kelly Parker. Jake in 07 and Kelly in 97. Got a 3-0 count on the first batter here. That's the first 3-0 count I think Perrin's had in a couple weeks.
They come back and get him here. He's got to throw him 3 straight strikes here. I think he can do it. There's one.
Yep. You remember a guy named Jesse Fretwell?
Yes, I do.
He had 372 bats in his career, 134
Is
games.
that right?
Yep. Caleb Bowen. He got hit by 19 pitches in his career. A young man named Remy Whitman was hit 9 times.
Well, our pitcher just walked the first hitter here, leading off the fourth. That's not so good. I don't like to see him get on a walk.
Sacrifice bunts. Justin Munson with 9 in 2004.
See if this guy sacrificed bunts. No, he doesn't. He ripped at third base, but it's foul.
Just foul. And for his career, Justin had 26. Stolen bases. Chris Zaruna, 64 in 114 games. Mike Loins, he's down the list down here, number 10, but speedster, Mike Loins, 36.
He's a catcher, too.
Yeah. The record for a season's by Josh Cole with 31. The second on that list right now is Braxton Stinger with 28, and he's still got some games to go.
Yeah, Braxton I'll bet you'll get that today.
Yeah, he was a little upset that Brecken kept getting on base here in the first game, and he couldn't steal.
Perrin's having a little trouble with his control right now.
Yeah.
He's up high with everything. He's got to get the ball out in front of his face here.
Sometimes he's not striding far enough. Perrin throws over to first, drives the runner back. We have a 2-1 count on the batter. Throw is in. It's a high. That is Huff, the DH, in the first game. I don't know what he is the second game here.
When he's high like that all the time, you go out there and if you're coaching him and you tell him, do not release the ball until you can see the back of your hand. And it gets him to, nice play.
Grab. Nice grab by James.
All right.
And he throws down a second, gets the force out on the lead runner. 1 out.
That was a very nice play by the third baseman, James, there.
Little backhand.
He really made a nice play on that, and he made a good throw to second.
And the second baseman was where he was supposed to be, right on the bag.
Yeah. It was a tough one to turn a double play on. So
Perrin gets the out, 1 out. And
there's a double play again.
Yep.
There's one. Come on.
Oh,
no.
Not quite enough on it, but
no. Second baseman's got to work on that pivot a little bit in that throw because took him too long to get it out of his glove. And
Caven Brooks with a pitch over to the second baseman, Dom, and Dom's relay to first base was not in time, so now we have 2 out on a forced play. Tolles up the bat for Durand.
Oh, here he goes. He's got that base stolen.
Jake made it close.
He got a big jump.
Yep. And Perrin usually keeps a pretty good eye on him, but he has a little slower motion to the plate. You know, it's not a real quick delivery, so the guy had a real good jump, as Jack said. Another hit up the middle. Ball stays down. Brooks gets it, throws the first, and it's out at first base. Nice, strong throw, too. It was right chest high to Chase Klein.
Nice play with that shortstop. Brooks, huh?
Yep. He's a sophomore.
He made 2 good plays, and the third baseman.
With another one.
Yeah. James there had a good play. The infield, left side of that infield, solid there. Those balls were hit sharply, too. And they fielded them real good. I was really impressed with that infield play right there.
Okay, the leadoff batter for the Marauders here in the second inning is the cleanup man. That would be Corbin James. It's pretty good when your third and your fourth hitters are freshmen.
Yeah, that's not too bad, is it?
Go ahead, Jack, if you want to get another.
No, that's all right. We'll skip it this time. It was a fast inning there. Yeah, not too bad. 3 and 4 freshmen. We'll take that.
Okay, Jack, we'll go through some of these. They gave me these stats, so I might as well use them. The best hitting team in Ovid-Elsie history was your 1987 team. They had a .345 team batting average.
Was that right? Oh,
Yep.
my golly.
Yep. Do you remember any of the guys on that
Nope,
team?
I can never get the years right.
It'd be Richie Stutzman's group.
Oh, yeah. We had a good team that year. Really good team.
Yep. The second best batting average is your 92 team.
Who was on it?
That one, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I was just looking because I see the records over here behind us for team. Your third best one was the 1989 team at .325, and then the 205 team with a .321 batting average. That's pretty good for our team batting
Yeah, it
average.
is.
The team batting average from 1971 was .265.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We couldn't hit.
You had some pitching, though.
We had a guy named Tom Heklinski. You remember the guy that pitched the first game here, how slow he was? Tom was slower than that. But, man, did that ball move. It moved all over the place.
I remember Tom. I know him.
Yep. Haven't seen Tom since he graduated either.
I think he's a lawyer now.
Yep. He lives down by Howell.
Yep.
He worked for the Attorney General at one time. Anyway, back to the game here as the pitcher for Durand throws his first pitch high to Corbin James. And that pitcher, again, is Kelly. A. Kelly. I don't know what his first name is. Corbin swings and misses. 1-1. That's supposed to be ours, but it doesn't come through very good. Pitcher winds up, and he throws a nice curveball. Took it for a called strike. 1-2.
We're going to have to hit that curveball because he's throwing so many of them. You know. Get up there and look for it and crack it. You can hit that. You just got to stay right with it.
Wind up in a pitch, and he fouls that one off. Fastball is about shoulder high, letter high, I should say. That's where the strike zone's supposed to be. Knees to the armpits is what we always called it.
That's right.
Most umpires don't call it much above the belt buckle. And there's the curveball. It's high and outside. 2-2. Corbin, nice straight stance. High, bat high over his right shoulder. Another curveball that stays high up around the bill of the cap. Full count.
He's going to get a straight one now, Denny. I think he's going to crack it, too. You wait and see.
Wind up in the pitch. And it was another
missed.
high pitch, and he swung right through it. Strikeout. Swinging, and that's the first out of the inning. Chase Klein up to bat. Chase is playing first base in this game. He looks down at Coach Martin. Coach Martin looks at him and says, hit the ball.
That's right. Yeah, there's not much you can put on. And I don't think this kid's going to bunt. He's a big kid. He's a home run hitter. He's not a bunter.
Pitches wide and outside. Ball one. We're in the second inning here, the second game. The Marauders won the first game in Mercy faction, 14-4 in the sixth inning. Chase with a hit to the right fielder. He's circling underneath it and stabs at the ball and catches it.
Yeah, he wasn't sure of that, was he?
Yeah, out number 2. So up to bat now for the Marauders with 2 outs. Perrin Rash, the pitcher. Perrin with a closed stance. Bat high up over his left shoulder. Swings, hits the ball to the first baseman. Took a high bounce, but a nice play by the first baseman and tags the bag for out number 3. 1-2-3 again for the Marauders in this inning. So at the score at the top of the third inning, there is none. 0-0.
Okay, how about some donors here? We got Nelson Funeral Homes of Owasso, Canfield Jenkins House of Photography, located in St. John's, Clinton Gratiot Habitat for Humanity, Chapin Telephone Company provides local phone service and internet service, King Enterprise Concrete, owner Doug Hall of Owasso, Beck's Trailer Superstore and Service Center in St. John's, 1984 OE graduate Jim Hare is the sales manager, Hudson John Deere Dealership of Corunna, Elsie Lions Club, charter October 1940, serving the Elsie community for over 80 years. B&B Tax and Financial Service of Ovid, income tax preparation, complete line of financial products for all your investing needs. Lloyd Miller & Sons, New Holland of Corunna, tractors and equipment parts, sales and service. Culligan of Owasso is your complete home and business water solution. Chad Taylor, Operation Manager, 989-725-5515. Platinum Plumbing and Drain Cleaning of Elsie, owner Adam Grusbeck, Ovid-Elsie High School, 1998 graduate, commercial and residential plumbing needs, 517-749-7502. McDonald's of St. John's.
All right, thanks, Jack. Perrin is getting ready to start the third inning with a high curveball off the glove of Jake Bowen.
You wanted to bunt that down there, didn't he?
Yeah, he pulled his bat back like he was going to bunt, but let that go by. Perrin.
Are we on?
Okay, that's strike three on Landon Stoneman. Are we back on the air?
Back on.
Okay. We had a little. What happened was we talked too much, I guess, and our hotspot died. Our phone, we had to charge it up. So we've got that all taken care of thanks to our scorekeeper up here. And we've got one out in the bottom of the third inning. Landon Stoneman struck out, and now we have Dominic Wilkerson up to bat. He's got a strike one on him.
Scores 1-0 Durand. Durand scored a run in the top of the third.
Pitch is on the outside corner of the plate for strike two.
We're having a little trouble with this pitcher because he's throwing so many breaking balls. Evidently, we're not used to seeing that.
And he's throwing harder than the other guys.
Yeah, right.
That one's wide outside. 1-2 now on the count. Josh Everdeen is on the on-deck circle for Ovid-Elsie. Pitch is wind up and right down the middle. Dom fouls it down the third base line. Good grab in there by Coach Luke Martin on the hot shot. Nobody will know the difference if you don't tell them.
Well, we're glad we had Kevin Stoneman here to get us back on the air. That's for sure.
I'd still be working on it.
If it had been left up to me, we'd have never got back on. I'm not too good with the technology here.
Pitch is wide and outside. 2-2 with count. 1-0 score. Durand on top in the third inning. Wind up in the pitch. And Dom swings right through that one for a strikeout. 2 down. Josh Everdeen for his first plate appearance of the evening. Josh is one of the last two batters have been seniors, the two seniors for Ovid-Elsie.
We've had 4 guys strike out here. This is not too good here. We got to get the ball in play.
Pitch is a little high. Ball one.
Plus, we haven't had a hit. We haven't had a guy on first base yet. We're in the third inning.
Wind up in the pitch by Kelly. Another high one.
He gets his breaking ball over better than he does his fastball.
Yeah. Fastball seems to be a little on the high side.
Yep.
Kelly with a windup and the pitch. And that one is, I guess, a little low for 3-0. On deck for the Marauders, the leadoff batter, Braxton Stinger. Wind up in the pitch again, and that one's outside for a walk.
All right.
4-pitch walk for Josh.
It's our first base runner. We'll take it. Come on, Braxton. Keep us going.
Now, Jack, with 2 out, you lead off hitter up. You got a fairly fast guy at first base. Would you steal him? Get him in scoring position?
If he's fast, I would, but I wouldn't go the first pitch here. I don't know how well he runs.
In my theory, you'd run him, get him to second base. If he gets thrown out, you got your leadoff batter leading off the next day.
That's good. You know. He almost got picked off right there.
Got his hand back in time.
He's definitely going, Denny.
Mm-hmm.
This pitcher knows it, though, kind of, too. So he's got a good lead. As long as he's not stealing first base.
And Stinger with another one at the center field. He got a little under that one, and that's the second pop out of the game for Braxton Stinger. So the Marauders go down in the third inning, trailing 1-0 to the Durand Railroaders. Jack, how about a couple more of those donors?
Okay, we got Shrine and Associates Incorporated, and an independent tax, accounting, and financial consulting firm located in St. John's, owned by OE alumni Amy Long Carmen and Scott Kushner. Shrine and Associates is available to assist you with the difficult demands of accounting and tax compliance for individuals, as well as small to mid-sized businesses. You can reach Amy or Scott at 989-224-2853 or check them out online at www.sereneandassociates.com. Weather Vane Roofing, siding, gutter, and storm work. Mimic Insurance, Trombley Agency, auto and home insurance for the educational community. Avery Eye Care Center of St. John's. Kevin's Body Shop and Towing, auto body and mechanical repair, exhaust and tires of Elsie.
Hey, Jack, I got some career records here, baseball records. Of course, the best winning percentage was a 67-68 team. We already went through that. They were 80%. Most wins in a season was 23 and 87. Most runs scored, 1987, 275. Most hits, 330 in 1987. Most triples by a team, 12 in 2010. Okay, Perrin Rash with a slow curveball for a strike to number 6, Basclair for the Durand Railroaders, 0-1.
He's the number 4 hitter. He was kind of disgusted he took that, I think. He's mad at himself.
Perrin with another curveball, but that stayed up a little high, 1-1. Most home runs by a team was 25 in 1992. That's quite a few home runs.
Yep.
Perrin with a pitch, and that one's up the gap, and it's between Stinger and Eberdeen, rolls almost to the fence. Stinger picks it up, throws into the second base, and double lead off for Basclair. Most walks by a team, 178 in 2006. Were you still coaching then?
Nope, not 2006. That ball right there was hit pretty good, and it was right directly between them for that double.
Yep. Braxton was shaded over towards left field, being a pull hitter that Basclair was, and he got it just out of the reach of the center fielder. Perrin Rash tried to throw a slow curveball there, and he let up too much on it and kept it high, 1-0. So Durand has a player at second base with nobody out, leading 1-0 in the fourth inning. Pitch is high and outside again, 2-0.
Perrin's having a little trouble with his control.
He's not as efficient as he was last week. Of course, that's pretty impressive, 60 pitches in 7-inning game.
Yeah, not bad.
And there's a foul out of play over top the Ovid-Elsie dugout.
He just needs to get the ball down and you'll be okay. He's just up a little too high, and it's hittable up there.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets it down, you get some ground balls. Because he's got a pretty good curve. There it is, right there.
Oh, and he didn't get the call on that one.
No, it was outside a little bit.
3-1 to Huff.
He thought it was a strike.
Most pitchers think every pitch they throw is a strike. Didn't you?
No, I could tell pretty much.
And a pitch right down the middle, foul ball, full count, 3-2.
Those balls look like they're going right to right field to me, the way I'm sitting here in this booth right here, and they're all way foul.
Mm-hmm. So Perrin looks in for the signal from his catcher, Jake Bowen. Pitch, his way, shortstop gets the ball, throw to first.
Nice play.
And a nice stretch in there by Chase Klein to get that ball. It was thrown on the inside part of the first base. 1 out.
That was a good job of their base runner there, Denny. He didn't go, because if he'd have went, he'd have been dead meat there at third base, but he didn't go. And that was a good play by the shortstop. He stayed right with it. The ball was down. He's doing a good job at short, that shortstop is.
Okay, we have 1 out, man on second. Towel at the plate. Pitch is a little wide. Ball 1. Perrin eyes the guy at second. And the pitch. And a pop-up that's going to go out of play. 1-1.
When Perrin keeps that ball down, he's good. He's tough. Just got to keep it down.
Again, he looks into the sign to Bowen. Throws the pitch a little high. Ball 2. 2-1 the count.
Well, hopefully he can get it down. He's got to get in his groove kind of a little bit.
3-1's the count. Perrin with a pitch.
There it is.
And a pop-up to the outfield. And that is, that's landed in left.
Yes.
I can tell by the way he threw the ball in.
No legs.
It was a high fly ball to left field.
Yep. 2
Landon
outs.
Stoneman caught it.
Yep.
We got 2.
So man on second, 2 out. And number 2, that is Fielder's up to bat. And another pop-up, this one out to center field. Stinger surrounds it, grabs it, and that's the 3rd out. So at the end of the 4th half inning, it's the Ovid-Elsie Marauders down to Durand 1-0. And while Jack's getting that and getting ready for another couple donors, we had 124 stolen bases in 2010. That's quite a few.
Yeah, that sure is.
So, Jack, how about a couple of donors?
Okay, Village Food Pride of Ovid, a hometown store, fresh meat and deli section available daily. Main Bar and Grill of Ovid, great food and spirits. Mush Hook Funeral Home, serving Chesaning and surrounding areas. Our family serving yours. Elsie Masonic Lodge, making good men better for over 150 years. Dale Carnegie Training of Lansing. St. John's Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Roger Massa. Heritage Monuments of Chesaning, owner Jeremy McAllister. Elpar Peat Company, the one source for all your growing needs. 5-Star Masonry Repair and New Construction, owner Larry Bossum of Ovid, over 37 years of experience. Kingsley Insure Group, Mimic Insurance Company, insuring the educational community for over 70 years. Agnew Graphics of Owasso. Sparrow Clinton Hospital in St. John's provides quality, compassionate care with an exceptional patient experience through a diverse range of advanced medical technology.
Okay, thank you, Jack. We would really like to thank the donors through the football, basketball, and this year the spring sports seasons. So we have a great page, or a group of them this year. As Jack said, there's probably about 6-8 pages worth of donors on that list. And it's great to see that they help support Marauder sports.
Certainly is. And we're coming up to the bottom of the 4th. Durand leading 1-0. We need some runs.
Okay, I got an update on a score, and all it says is 9-7 us. That's a girls' game. I don't know if that's the first game or second game. So we'll have to get some more information here in the next half inning. Caven Brooks, the batter for Ovid-Elsie. Kelly with the first pitch, swing and a miss by Caven.
Caven struck out his last time up. We need to have him put it in play here.
Need to get him on base for our 3rd and 4th hitters that are coming up. Whoa, I thought that was going to hit him, but it curved inside. 1-1 on count.
We got to get some runs here. Need base runners.
Wind up and the pitch. And he swings at a high one. 1-2 the count.
He's going to get the curve here, Denny.
Yeah, I bet. Got him in the pitcher's count.
There it was, but it was outside an eye.
2-2. Caven with a slightly closed stance at the home plate. Oh, nice. Oh, foul ball.
Hit the crap out of that ball. Just foul.
Down the first or third base line. Still 2-2 with the count. Straighten that one out, Caven. Pitcher leans in for the sign. Gets it. Winds up and the pitch. Nice curveball. Caught Caven looking on that one, didn't he, Jack?
Yes, he did.
Okay, Jake Bowen up to bat with 1 out, nobody on. Score 1-0 Durand in the bottom of the 4th. And this is a fairly quick game here so far.
Sure is. Jake popped up to the first baseman last time up. We haven't got a hit yet. This guy's throwing no hitter against us. We've had 1 base runner. He walked 1 guy.
Jake's playing a little cat and mouse. Just as the pitcher was getting ready, he steps out. Wind up and the pitch. And a high curveball. Wind up in the pitch again. And
that's a base hit right there.
Base hit in front of the center fielder, Jake Bowen at first base. And I'm sure we're going to have a pinch runner. And looking for Clayton. Clayton was out warming somebody up. Or somebody was warming him up, one of the two. So Clayton Frucci will check in at first base as a pinch runner for Jake Bowen, who just lined a single to center field. 1 out, 1 on, and Corbin James up to bat.
Corbin struck out last time. We need him to put the ball in play.
Small lead for Frucci. Got back in plenty of time.
I don't know if they'll run Frucci or not here.
Clayton with a short lead. Pitches outside. Ball 1. Frucci takes his lead. Pitcher looks in for the sign. In the stretch. Steps off. Drives Frucci back. No, he's not. Getting about enough lead to where if he fell back towards the base, he could touch it.
He needs to get off there a little more if he's going to steal the base.
Pitches outside again. He's making the pitcher think, is what it looks like.
Yes, he is.
2-0 the count.
Like to see him walk Janes here, or else Janes get a hit. Either one.
Pitch is low and outside. 3-0.
Let's have him take one here. See if we can get a guy on second.
And the pitch.
No good. Outside.
Oh, man, that was close. So a 4-pitch walk for Corbin puts James at first, Frucci at second, and Chase Klein up to bat with 1 out. Chase will be followed by Perrin Rash and Landon Stoneman in the hole.
Chase flew out to right field last time.
Pitches away, ground ball
right
through the third baseman, and we got the bases loaded as Coach Martin holds up Clayton Frucci at third, which was a wise decision. Nice piece of hitting there by Chase.
Hit it right between the third baseman and shortstop. I thought the third baseman might get it, but he didn't. So that was good. We're going to give him a hit on that because he didn't get a glove on it or nothing.
Yep.
No, it just was through. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Now your pitcher has a chance to help himself out here, Jack.
Yep, come on, Perrin. Pop one in there.
Pitcher goes into the windup. And he swings right through a high fastball. Strike one.
Had a good rip.
Klein, James, and Frucci on the base paths from runner, all itching to come home. Just put the ball in play. What we're hoping for here. And Perrin gets back. Tag up. Short, shallow center field. Throw is a high throw. And Frucci gets in. A nice slide in there.
Yeah, it was.
It was a high throw, very shallow center field. If the throw would have been down, they'd had Clayton, but it was high, and Clayton was able to slide underneath it. And they tried the appeal play to third base, and the home umpire says, nope, he's safe. So the score is tied up, 1-1. Sacrifice fly by Perrin Rash.
I wish that guy on second would have went to third, though, when he saw that throw going to the plate.
Yep, he had plenty of time to do that.
Yeah, he did. He was kind of sleeping a little bit there.
So now Landon Stoneman has a job to do, is put the ball in play, try to get that runner from second home.
He's got a good hole right between the first baseman and second baseman. Pop her right through there, Landon.
Ooh, outside corner. As Dickerson will say, that ball was 3 ball widths off the outside corner. Okay, how can you tell that, Dan? You're up there about 25, 30 yards.
That was close.
And swing and a miss by Landon.
Had a
0-2.
rip.
Good swing.
Come on, Landon. You got to put it in play. Hit it anywhere and run.
Pitcher in the set position, fakes the throw to second base to drive the runner back. Janes. Set and the pitch. And inside pitch that Landon swung right through for strike 3, 3 outs. Well, the Marauders were able to tie the game up on a sacrifice fly by Perrin Rash. So the score at the end of 4, 1-1, Ovid-Elsie and Durand.
We got us a go ball game. It's a tight one here, guys. How about some donors? Sloan's Septic Tank Service and Portable Restroom. Commercial and residential. Septic tank cleaning, portable restroom rentals, drain cleaning, licensed and insured. 989-845-6280. Stiefel, Sherlockberg, Hood Wealth Management Group. Investment services to help you pursue your financial goals. 1865 East M21, Owasso. Frankenmuth Credit Union, a new Owasso branch, will be opening late summer of 2022 in between Home Depot and Starbucks on M21. Sunburst Gardens, 107 East North Street, Owasso. Ovid-Elsie class of 1971 in memory of classmate John Winkler. The Ovid Lions Club. The Parson Niles Wealth Management Group. Washington Street, Owasso, 989-725-8131.
Okay, Jack, we have a slew of changes for the Marauders. Caden Brooks is coming in from shortstop to pitch. Clayton Frucci in at short. Perrin Rash goes from pitcher to left field. And Landon Stoneman goes from left field to second base. I think I got them all.
Okay, well, you did good, Denny. If you didn't,
you're not going to know the difference, do you, Jack?
I'd have known the difference with the pitcher because we got a right-handed one now instead of a left-hander. The left-hander, Perrin Rash, did a good job. He pitched 4 good innings and only give up 1 run. You can't ask for too much more than that. That was a good job by Perrin.
And the first pitch by Caven is a ball, a little low. Top of the fifth, 1-1, Ovid-Elsie Durand here at Ovid-Elsie High School. The Marauders won the first game 14-4 in 6 innings. Caven with a look in for the sign and the delivery and a pitch. And a ground ball foul down the third base line.
Looks like Brooksy's gonna be throwing some strikes here. He's down around that plate. Keep it down there.
Wind up in the pitch again.
Oh, that's his curve.
Just a little outside.
Mm-hmm. Good sharp one.
It's been a while since Brooks has pitched. Of course, he got hurt up to Mount Morris, or to Lakeville, and then last week at Mount Morris, we had the 2 complete games by the Marauder pitching staff. Nice curveball.
He's got a pretty good deuce.
3-1 to count.
I don't want to put him on here. Come back and get him. Make him hit his way.
And the ball is hit in the hole for a single. Rounds first, and Perrin Rash with the ball. Gets it into the second baseman, Stoneman. Man on first, nobody out here in the 5th inning for Durand.
Seeing eye single. He didn't hit it that hard, but it was right in between the shortstop and the third baseman.
So up to bat.
Number 9 hitter. I don't know who that is. He's probably going to be bunting here, I'm guessing. Come right in on him at third. They're good.
I thought it said number 1, but I'm not sure on his back.
There he goes.
Kesson. And the ball is.
I don't know, but Jake dropped it. I know that.
Yep. So the runner made it to second.
He's got to quit thinking. He's thinking back there too much. Just catch it and throw it. I thought he thought maybe that guy
interfered with him a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He was looking to the umpire and just shook his head no.
That's going to be a trouble. Oh, it's foul ball. Good.
So that's strike 1. 1-1 to count on the attempted sacrifice bunt. See, with bunting, there's an art to it, Jack, and they don't work on it enough, in my view, in the high school ranks. That one there, this kid is fairly fast. He's not very big, and he just placed that ball just properly. And plus, he's supposed to be sacrificing. So when you sacrifice, you turn, face the pitcher, and try to square up to bunt that ball. He looked like he was trying to go for a base hit. Oh, he had a big jump to the guy at second base, and nobody's holding him on. So 2-1's the count. Another foul ball.
That's good. Now, if we can get a strikeout here, that'll be good. He's number 9 hitter. Shouldn't be too tough a hitter.
Caven looks in for the sign. Gets it into the stretch. And the pitch.
Oh, he's out.
Oh, strike as a nice curveball in there. Got inside corner, strikeout. Caven Brooks.
That was a good deuce, boy. That was a really nice curveball.
Joslin, the leadoff batter, is up to bat for Durand. Left-hand hitter. Slightly closed stance.
We got their better hitters now. That he's going. Get him.
Yep, he slid underneath the tag. James didn't get the ball down there in time. The ball beat him there, but he just didn't get the ball down onto the bag.
Yeah.
Now we got a runner at third with 1 out. I don't know if Corbin wasn't expecting him to run or what, but he just didn't seem like he thought he was coming. There's a bunt down, a suicide squeeze.
Hit him at first. No.
Oh, I thought Brooks had him, but he slipped as he fielded the ball and threw from the seat of his pants and just missed getting him at first base. Suicide squeeze by the Durand Railroaders. makes the score 2-1. Durand.
It was a nice bunt.
Ball went out there and just died, didn't it?
Yep. Didn't have much of a chance at the plate.
Okay, Kelly, the guy that started out pitching here in the second game for Durand. Whoa!
Hit him.
James plunked him with a inside curveball as he was trying to sacrifice bunt. Puts 2 runners on with 1 out. So we got a confab at the mound.
Yeah, we want to stop it right here, you know. They're telling him, come on, let's go here. We got to get some outs. They're all out there.
And the ump says, my supper's waiting, guys. Let's get going.
We're in the 5th inning, top of the 5th, and it's 2-1, Durand leading, and then on first and second for Durand.
And that is B. Kelly up to bat. Brooks in the stretch.
Going.
Guy is going. Little pop-up
there's
to
a
Brooks.
double play.
Oh, you got the guy at first or
Oh, it
second
didn't
easier.
matter. They got him
Yep.
both places, so it didn't matter. We lucked out on that and got a double play.
And Landon didn't see the guy taking off for third
No,
base.
he had an easy play at second, but he got it.
He could have crawled his way to second base and tagged the bag and still, I think, beat the guy back. But Landon got the guy at first for an ending double play. Say that fast 3 times. And that makes the score here at the middle of the 5, 2-1 Durand. Okay, leading off for Ovid-Elsie in this inning, we have Josh Everding, followed by Braxton Stinger. I'm guessing. Let's hope my memory's right.
Is that your memory? Well, my memory says the number 8 hitter is up for us.
So then my memory's bad because it's Frucci's up and then Everding. Yeah, Frucci came in for Dom. That's right. So the freshman Clayton Frucci will have his first bat of the evening.
Clayton,
he was up once before, didn't he walk?
No, he come in as a pinch runner.
Okay. So he'll be his first at bat tonight.
Mm-hmm. Unless they pinch hit him or something, I don't know. Is he just a freshman?
Yeah. He's one of our 4 freshmen. There's Clayton, Bowen, James, and Wick Tarowski. I'll get that eventually. I got 4 years to get that. I might just call him Wick.
Well, we're in the bottom of the 5th. I should have given some announcements here, shouldn't I?
Yeah, get 1 or 2 in there.
Bellinger Packing and Specialty Meat Customs Processing and Retail Store, 5006 North U.S. Highway 27, St. John's. Open Monday, Thursdays from 10 to 6, Friday, Saturdays from 8 to 6, and Sundays from 10 to 5. We better quit right there because we got the Frucci boy coming up here. Come on, kiddo.
All right, Clayton
Show me
Frucci.
something, Clayton.
Look at that third baseman. Look at the first baseman. Put that ball right down the first baseline and leg it out. The pitch, and he hits one
it's
off
going
the
right
fifth,
to center field.
right to center fielder, and he's got
Darn it. He hit that right on the button, too.
Yep, right to the center fielder. Didn't have to move very far.
No.
And 1 out. That brings Josh Everding, one of our other seniors that's up the bat.
When he first hit that, I thought that was going to be in there.
I thought it was going to kind of curl to the right field side a
So
little
did
bit more.
I. So did I, Denny. I thought it was going to be in there.
Josh with a take as a pitch was in the dirt. Ball 1.
He walked last time up.
Over to Lakeville, Josh started the first game it was, and he had 2 or 3 hits that night, 1 a triple in the right center. Nice to see Josh legging that out. Swing and a miss by Josh. 1-1. Pitcher's in the windup, and the pitch. And Josh looked like he was going to
He tried to bunt that. I think it was inside. He should have took it.
Yeah, pulled it back. Oh, no. Yeah, he pulled it back. It's ball. They asked him to appeal. Oh, and they asked for the appeal to first base, and he said he did it. So it's 1-2.
Yeah, I thought he bunted at it.
In the windup, and the pitch is Kelly. And swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
Yep. Okay, Braxton Stinger up, the leadoff batter for the Marauders. He's popped out to the center fielder twice in this game.
Center fielder's got his number. Come on, hit it over his head, Braxton. Start things with 2 outs here.
That's always fun to do.
Well, we got the top of our order. Our good hitters coming up here, or they wouldn't be up there.
Pitch is outside, ball 1. Kelly leans in for the sign, gets it, and the windup. And the pitch is a little high, ball 2.
Any way to get on now. If you walk him, he can steal second because he can run.
This is where if you don't have the pitch in the spot you want it, you let it go. Like right there.
And you got to be cranking on that one. He threw that right.
Sometimes Braxton will tell me, he says, I was looking for a curveball or something like this. No, hit ball, see ball.
That was right down the chute, boy.
2-1 count. That pitch.
One.
Oh!
That was in there, too.
Oh, so you got the little different angle. I thought it was inside on him.
No. I think it got the corner. Maybe it was inside.
Well, let's put it this way. The ump said it got the corner. That's what counts. So 2-2 on Braxton. And he hits the shortstop, a slow roller. And
you got him.
Bang, bang play at first base, and they called him out.
I want to see a replay on it, though.
Yep.
It's close.
He almost beat that out as a bang, bang play.
He sure did.
So the Marauders go down 1-2-3 in the 5th inning. So with a score at the end of 5, Durand 2, Ovid-Elsie 1.
Okay, here are some donors for our game tonight. Ovid Healthcare Center under new management, newly remodeled and accepting referrals for new patients. Ovid-Elsie Animal Clinic, Dr. Dennis Huffman's dentist office in Ovid. Journey Federal Credit Union, committed to serving all of your financial needs. Stop by a location near you to start your journey today. Sheridan Realty and Auction Company, online at SheridanAuctionService.com. Memorial Healthcare, Complete Color Auto Collision Center, a fully certified auto collision repair facility working with all insurance companies. 10910 East 2nd Street in Fowler, 989-593-4110. Jim and Austin Loins. Ovid VFW Post 8964. Pathway Home of Elsie provides assisted living for the Business Bureau, 133 West Main Street, Elsie.
Okay, first we got the update scores from the girls' game. Ovid-Elsie girls won the first game 14-1, and they're leading the second game 15-7 in the 7th inning. We just had a little powwow out there between the umpires and both coaches. I don't know what that was about. I didn't think it was getting that dark out.
I didn't either. I hope they don't get cute and call a game or something here because it's not too dark.
Yeah. So Caven Brooks back on the mound for the Marauders in the second inning of work. And he winds up and the pitch. And it's on the outside corner for strike 1 to Basclair.
He walked or doubled last time up. He's doubled and walked.
He hit that to right center, didn't he?
Yeah.
Brooks with the windup and the pitch. Nice curveball, but it's inside. 1-1.
Yeah, he's probably a pretty good hitter. He's hitting the number 3 spot.
We got time here. What's up?
Ball got loose down in the bullpen.
Okay. Okay, Brooks with the windup and the pitch. And wind up in the pitch again. Nice curveball, strike three, and he knew it.
That was a good deuce right there.
He looked back at the umpire and goes, "No, you're not gonna." Yep, I am. Strike him out.
We got a pinch hitter coming up here. I haven't seen this kid yet.
Oh, yeah, number 10.
Yeah.
That's Huff. That's their designated hitter.
Oh, is that right? That's
Yep.
what it is then, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
He's got a wide, open stance. He's got that.
I couldn't remember seeing him. He's went out on a fielder. Well, he was on a fielder's choice,
Mm-hmm.
and then he grounded out to short.
Ball one is high and outside. And a swing and a foul ball to the right side of the field. Out of play. 1-1 the count with one out. 2-1 Durand in the 6th inning. Brooks with a windup and the pitch. And a hit back up the middle. Nice play by Frucci. Frucci throws to Klein
Very
at
nice.
first. And he's out. 2 outs.
Good play by Frucci.
He's a good shortstop.
He really charged that. He caught the short hop, and that was nicely done.
So Brooks has 2 out. Nobody on. Towle is up to bat. Pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Brooks toes the rubber, looks in for his sign from his teammate Bowen, and throws a pitch a little low. 1-1 the count. Brooks eyes it up, and the pitch, and a hit towards the second baseman, Stoneman. Stoneman gets it in
Nice
the hole.
play.
Nice
All right.
fire to his left. Landon Stoneman went, got the ball, threw it to Chase Klein. 1-2-3 inning for the Marauders, and the score at the half-inning mark of the 6th, 2-1 Durand.
Nice job of the infield. 2 good plays there.
Okay, Jack, got a couple more of those donors?
Yes, I have. We may finish him up this time. Tonight's contest between Durand and OE is also made possible by a grant from Dr. Huff's office, West M21 Ovid. Jacobs Insurance Agency at 2021 East Main Street, Owasso. We've grown our family business by putting your family first. H&R Block of Chesnang, 989-845-2250. Owner Steve Keck, Ovid-Elsie class of 1988. Go Marauders. Family Farm and Home of Corunna. Matthews Elevator of Fowler for all of your animal feeding needs. Family Farm and Home of Elma. Recreation Warehouse, 2200 East M21 Owasso. Hot tubs, swimming pools, and supplies. And the Marauder live at halftime each game this season, brought to you in part by a grant from Hoover's Corners. WOES, the voice of Ovid-Elsie sports, now in our 44th year of broadcasting. Thanks for all your support, and go Marauders. And that's it, Denny. We got them all twice
Good.
in this doubleheader.
You did a fine job there, Jack.
And thank you very much, donors, for supporting Ovid-Elsie athletics.
Okay, the next games for Ovid-Elsie, we play home here on Wednesday night against Owasso. That's a senior night, but I think they did it tonight because of the fact that there's rain in the forecast for Wednesday. And then on Friday night, we play at Weberville at 4 o'clock. So that's the next 4 games for the Ovid-Elsie Marauders is Wednesday and Friday night. And the Tiger game, the Twins are up 4-0 in the first inning.
Oh, no. We got Corbin Brooks up there, and he's got ball one on him. Come on, Corbin, we need base runners. We're down 1. 2-1. Durand's leading.
Pitchers in the windup and the pitch. And pitch is a little high on Caven.
I thought that umpire was going to ring that
I
up.
did too. And I'm surprised Caven doesn't back out a little bit more because he's the one that got that one right in the face the other night by lifting his arms up, and that ball hit him. Pitch is a little high, and he smoked that one over the left fielder's head. Oh, what
that
a
left
catch.
fielder caught that.
What a catch.
That was a nice catch, you guys.
Yep.
I cannot believe he held on to that.
He looked like it ball was going to go away from him, but I think it kind of stayed with him and didn't hook down the line, and he dove at the last minute. He's a left-hander and sniped the ball off the top of the grass.
Unbelievable.
For out number 1. You sound like Dan Dickerson now.
Brooks hit that crap out of that ball, too, man. He really hit it.
I thought he picked it off his bill of his cap, too.
And he just caught that ball, laid right out to catch it. That was a beautiful catch.
Good play. Okay, Kelly with a curveball. Oh.
Looked like it was outside to me, but we'll see.
They've talked about the ball curving around the plate. I think that one curved off the plate.
We got Jake Bowen up there. Come on. Is it Jake or Jason?
Jake. Yeah, this is Jake. And another curveball for strike 2. Kind of gave up on that one.
Yeah, he did. He was going to swing at that and then decided, nah.
0-2 count on Jake.
Come on, we need base runners, Jake. Jake, you got a hit last time up.
Leaned in for the sign and the pitch. And threw it inside. Jake hits it off his fists. And a good play by third baseman, and he is out at first. Yeah, that one he hit right off the fist of his bat.
Yeah,
and slow roller to third baseman.
Hit him in the off the hands.
Yeah, if you had a wood bat on that one, you'd be tinging right there.
Yeah. Might be tinging anyway. Come on, Corbin James up there. Come on, Corbin. We got to have base runners. Come on, buddy.
And the pitch. And
inside.
Stayed inside on the curveball. 2 out, nobody on. Corbin James up to bat.
Corbin struck out and walked. Just needs a hit right now.
Wind up in the pitch. Same spot, inside, ball 2. Wind up in the pitch. Right down the middle for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Or 2-1, excuse me. Pitcher takes a deep breath, goes in the windup, and throws one on the outside part of the plate. Corbin fouls it off for strike 2.
That might have been outside. I don't know.
Well, the ump has been calling the outside corner.
Yeah, you're right.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 6th inning, Marauders down by 1, 2-1. Wind up in the pitch again. That one stays high. 3-2.
We'll take a walk or anything else. Come on. We need a base runner.
Kelly steps back off the mound, takes a deep breath, looks in for the sign, and the windup and the pitch. And
It's
right back
there.
up the middle.
Oh, boy.
Corbin James with a hit up the center.
Nice piece of hitting right there by Corbin James.
Just get the bat on the ball and save it for your next hitter up, Chase Klein.
As big as Chase Klein is, he should be able to pop one over that fence right now. I think he's got the power. He's sure is a big kid. He's had a base hit tonight. He flew out to right and singled. Keep her going, Chase. And
Corbin gets his lead, and, boy, he just got back in
He
time.
was sleeping there a little bit there. He wasn't awake. He almost got picked off.
Don't want to get picked off in the 6th inning down by 1, do you, Jack?
No, you don't. No, what do I know?
Pitcher in the stretch, and Chase with an outside swing pitch that he swung at, and he fouled it off out of play.
He was out after that.
Yes, he was.
I don't know if they're going to try to run this kid or not here.
He has good speed, but you got your 5th hitter up. Try to get him in scoring position or play it safe.
I don't know. Luke knows his players, so that might have been a balk right there because he didn't stop.
They haven't called that tonight at all.
I know they haven't. There's no way he stopped on that.
Ooh.
Well, you deserve to get hit with that, doing that something stupid like that. That umpire put his leg out there sideways. Well, his shin guards don't go around sideways; they're in the front. But he took that right in the side of the knee.
Okay, we have 2-strike count on Chase. 2 down, man on first.
Oh, that's hit good, but it's right at the left fielder. This time he didn't make the catch. It bounced.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Oh, my God. I thought I saw something come out of there. What was it? His sunglasses come out of there? That rascal made 2 good catches that inning. Holy cow, that was another good one he laid out for. Man, we're having some bad luck here, you guys.
We're calling the game? You're kidding.
I cannot believe this.
Well, it is after 8 o'clock now. Is that a time frame? That could be a time frame on that. But anyway, the Durand Railroaders picked up a split by winning 2-1 in a shortened game, a 6th inning game.
It isn't even close to being dark.
No. It must be, the only thing I can think of, it must be a 2-hour time frame or something. They must have started at 6 o'clock. Because the Durand coach made sure he went over and talked to the umpires before this inning started. So Jack, the Marauders got a split here tonight, 14-4. They won in a mercy rule game in the 6th inning of the first game and lose the nightcap 2-1 in 6 innings on a, I guess.
And I'm a poor loser, as always, Denny. I wanted us to win a doubleheader there.
Yeah.
And I thought we had one more inning because it's not even close to being dark. I cannot believe they called this game.
That's the only thing I can think of. It must be the time frame. So
it shouldn't be because the longest day of the year is coming up.
I know.
Where the daylight, it doesn't get dark until after 9 o'clock.
That's right.
And they call this game at 8:15. I'm not believing it.
Well, we'll find out after we hang up on the broadcast, but I'm sure that must be what they called. Now the Durand coach and Coach Martin and Coach Loins are talking about it out here. Umpires have already left the field. So
of course they would. They want to get home, man.
Yep.
I'll tell you, I'd doctor pay 1/7 for
That's
that.
right.
If they called that game.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a baseball broadcast for Ovid-Elsie here from the baseball diamond here at Ovid-Elsie High School. Jack, I sure appreciate you doing the game with me here tonight. Hope you had some fun.
That was fun, Denny. I enjoyed it. I like baseball, and it wasn't too cold. I'm kind of a fair weather fan. I don't like it when it's raining and cold and snowy and stuff.
Yep.
But I enjoyed it tonight because it wasn't real cold. It was just a nice night to play. And
so I guess, Kevin, we'll turn it back to you at the station. I want to thank Kevin Stoneman for being the scorekeeper up here tonight and getting us back on the air.
yeah.